You see, the secret to becoming mentally strong isn't something you find in a book, and it's not something you wake up with one morning. It's not just a skill, a talent, or something you inherit from those who came before you. No, mental strength, true mental toughness is built. It's earned. It's a decision you make every single day, in every choice you make, in every challenge you face. Embracing challenges is more than just a mindset, it's a way of life. When you face difficulties head on, you become stronger, more resilient, and prepared for whatever lies ahead. Life is full of obstacles, some expected, others completely unforeseen. Many people shy away from challenges, preferring the comfort of routine and predictability. But if you want to grow, if you want to unlock your full potential, you must step outside of that comfort zone. Each challenge you encounter, whether big or small, presents an opportunity for you to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. Challenges force you to stretch beyond your current limits, testing not only your skills but also your determination and character. When you embrace challenges, you become a learner. You gain insight into your own strengths and weaknesses, discovering qualities in yourself that may have remained hidden without the push of adversity. A person who faces challenges willingly is constantly evolving, reshaping themselves to handle the next obstacle that comes along. Those who run from challenges miss out on this evolution, remaining stagnant and confined within the bounds of comfort and safety. The discomfort that comes with challenges is part of the process. It's easy to want to escape, to find a shortcut, or to simply quit when things get hard. But staying the course, even when the going gets tough, builds endurance and tenacity. Every difficult moment you face requires you to dig deep, to push harder, and to remind yourself that growth doesn't come from the easy path. The struggle is what builds you up, layer by layer, giving you the inner strength to handle greater challenges in the future. Over time, you'll realize that the discomfort was temporary, but the strength it gave you is permanent. Embracing challenges also means accepting failure as part of the journey. Not every challenge will lead to immediate success. In fact, some will result in setbacks, disappointments, and sometimes even pain. But failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone. Each failed attempt brings with it valuable lessons. When you approach challenges with a mindset of growth, you understand that setbacks are just opportunities to learn. They teach you what doesn't work and guide you toward what will. Instead of avoiding challenges out of fear of failure, you begin to see failure as a teacher, guiding you toward eventual success. Facing challenges also strengthens your mental resilience. Every time you face something difficult and come out on the other side, you build confidence in your own abilities. You start to realize that you are capable of handling more than you thought. With each challenge overcome, you grow more mentally tough, able to withstand even greater difficulties. This mental resilience becomes an invaluable asset, equipping you to handle not only personal challenges but also unforeseen situations in all areas of life. Resilience isn't built by avoiding struggles, it's built by facing them. When you embrace challenges, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage becomes a light for others who may be struggling to find their own strength. People often need to see examples of resilience, to witness someone who refuses to back down in the face of adversity. By embracing challenges, you show others that it's possible to overcome, even when the path is difficult. This impact on others creates a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to face their own challenges with courage and determination. Challenges also have a way of humbling you. They remind you that you're not perfect, that there's always room to grow and improve. When you're tested, you come face to face with your limitations, and this awareness keeps you grounded. But it also fuels your motivation to become better. You start to realize that the journey is less about reaching a destination and more about continual self-improvement. By embracing challenges, you become more open to growth, more willing to change, and more eager to expand your capabilities. Embracing challenges cultivates a mindset of gratitude. When you go through difficult times, you start to appreciate the moments of ease, the times when things fall into place without much struggle. These moments become reminders of how far you've come and how strong you've become along the way. Challenges remind you to be thankful, to value each small victory, and to cherish the strength you've gained from pushing through hardships. This gratitude adds a sense of depth to your journey, making every moment, whether easy or hard, meaningful. When you make a habit of embracing challenges, you become adaptable. Life is full of unexpected turns, and the only way to navigate them successfully is to be flexible and ready for change. Challenges teach you to expect the unexpected, to be ready to pivot when necessary, and to find new ways to move forward. Adaptability becomes second nature because you're no longer afraid of what's around the corner. You faced enough adversity to know that you can handle whatever comes your way, and this adaptability becomes a crucial part of your mental strength. Embracing challenges leads to a profound sense of self-confidence. When you take on difficult tasks and succeed, or even when you fail but choose to try again, you develop a belief in your own abilities that no one can take away. You no longer doubt your capacity to overcome obstacles because you've proven to yourself, time and time again, that you are capable. This confidence empowers you to take on bigger goals, to pursue dreams that once seemed out of reach, and to push beyond the limits of what you once thought possible. Fear is a powerful force, but it only has as much power as we allow it. Fear has a way of paralyzing us, stopping us from pursuing our goals, and convincing us that we're not strong enough or capable enough. It whispers doubts and fills our minds with worst-case scenarios, creating imaginary obstacles that can feel insurmountable. Yet the irony of fear is that it often stems not from reality but from what could happen. The first step in overcoming fear is understanding that it's only as real as we make it. When we face it, we begin to strip it of its power and see it for what it truly is: a shadow, not a wall. Facing fear is like peeling back layers of our own limits. At first, it feels overwhelming, almost like standing on the edge of a cliff, peering into the unknown. Our natural response is to back away, to seek comfort and security. But growth doesn't come from comfort. Every time we step toward what scares us, we take a small piece of our power back. The more we face these fears, the more we start to see that fear is just a challenge waiting to be overcome. With each step forward, the fear shrinks and our confidence grows. It's a process, but one that reshapes us in profound ways. The act of facing fear is also an act of self-discovery. When we confront what scares us, we discover parts of ourselves we may not have known existed. We uncover hidden reserves of strength, courage, and resilience. Facing fear is like holding up a mirror and seeing not just our flaws, but our potential. We begin to understand that we are stronger than we thought, that our minds and spirits are more resilient than we could have imagined. This process of self-discovery transforms fear from an enemy into a teacher, guiding us to become the people we're meant to be. Every fear we face has a lesson hidden within it. Fear is often a signal, a messenger pointing us towards something we need to learn or understand about ourselves. It might be highlighting an insecurity, a past experience, or a limiting belief that's holding us back. When we face our fears, we're not just building courage, we're unraveling these deeper issues. Facing fear becomes a journey of healing and growth, allowing us to let go of past hurts and outdated beliefs that no longer serve us. Each encounter with fear is an opportunity to become more whole, more aligned with who we truly are. Facing fear teaches us resilience. When we confront what scares us, we start to understand that fear itself is not permanent. It comes in waves, surging in moments of uncertainty, but subsiding when we stand firm. Resilience grows in those moments when we feel fear but choose to act anyway. By facing it, we learn that fear doesn't have to control us, that we are capable of standing tall, even in its presence. This resilience becomes a part of us, a skill we can draw on whenever life throws challenges our way. Resilience becomes our armor, shielding us not by avoiding fear, but by moving through it. Facing fear often requires us to take risks, to step into situations where the outcome is uncertain. This uncertainty is what makes fear so daunting. Yet, when we start taking those risks, we also open ourselves up to new possibilities. Every risk we take becomes a doorway to growth, to experiences we would have missed if we'd let fear hold us back. Through each risk, we expand our world, adding depth and meaning to our lives. Fear may try to keep us small, but when we take those leaps, we show ourselves that there's a bigger, more fulfilling life beyond it. Facing fear strengthens our belief in our own capabilities. Each time we overcome a fear, no matter how small, we prove to ourselves that we are capable. This belief becomes a foundation, something we can lean on when future fears arise. We start to see fear not as a dead end, but as a challenge we're equipped to handle. This shift in belief transforms our relationship with fear. It no longer feels like an insurmountable obstacle, but rather a stepping stone on our journey of growth. Our self-belief becomes a compass, guiding us through new and unfamiliar terrain. Facing fear helps us develop a mindset of courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to act despite it. When we practice facing our fears, we cultivate a habit of courage, teaching ourselves that we don't have to wait for fear to disappear before taking action. We learn that courage can coexist with fear, that it's possible to feel both and still move forward. This mindset becomes a cornerstone of mental strength, allowing us to tackle challenges without being paralyzed by fear. Courage grows with each fear we face, shaping us into individuals who are willing to push boundaries. When we face fear, we also build empathy. Fear is universal, everyone experiences it in some form. By facing our own fears, we start to understand the courage it takes for others to do the same. This understanding fosters empathy, making us more compassionate toward others who might be struggling with their own fears. We learn that fear is not a weakness, it's a shared human experience. Our empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, offering support and encouragement as they too face their fears. In this way, facing fear brings us closer to others, fostering a sense of unity and understanding. Facing fear gives us a greater appreciation for life itself. When we overcome something that once terrified us, we experience a renewed sense of freedom. We realize that fear doesn't have to limit our experiences, our choices, or our dreams. By pushing past our fears, we open ourselves to a fuller, richer life. The things that once seemed out of reach are now possibilities, waiting for us to seize them. This appreciation fuels our journey, reminding us that life is meant to be lived boldly, with open arms, and without letting fear dictate our path. Resilience isn't built in moments of ease, it's crafted in the fires of adversity. When we fall, when life brings us to our knees, that's where resilience is forged. It's easy to keep going when things are smooth, but true strength is shown in how we respond when we're knocked down. Rising after every fall teaches us more about ourselves than any victory ever could. Each time we get back up, we're reminding ourselves that we are stronger than the setbacks, that we have the power to overcome whatever life throws at us. Falling is a part of life, a part of growth. It's through these stumbles and falls that we learn what we're made of. Every fall tests our resolve, challenging us to either stay down or rise again. When we choose to rise, we develop a grit that can't be taught, only earned. This resilience isn't just about physical endurance or mental toughness, it's a testament to our spirit. Rising after each fall builds an unshakable foundation, one that can withstand future challenges with a quiet, steady strength. Each fall offers a lesson, a chance to learn and grow. When we're down, we're forced to confront our weaknesses, to reflect on what led to the fall in the first place. This reflection is vital for resilience, helping us to recognize the patterns that no longer serve us, the habits that hold us back. Rising after every fall isn't just about moving forward, it's about moving forward wiser. Each time we get back up, we carry with us new insights, lessons we would have missed if we hadn't been willing to face the fall head-on. Building resilience through each fall also teaches us patience. Rising after a setback isn't always quick or easy sometimes. It takes time to find our footing again. This process of rebuilding teaches us to be patient with ourselves, to understand that healing and growth are journeys, not races. Patience allows us to see the bigger picture, To understand that resilience isn't about avoiding the fall, but embracing the journey back up. It's a slow, deliberate climb, one that nurtures a deeper, more enduring strength within us. Every time we rise after a fall, we build confidence in our own ability to overcome. We start to realize that no matter how many times we're knocked down, we have the power to stand back up. This confidence becomes a guiding force, something we can lean on when future challenges arise. Each time we rise, we are proving to ourselves that we are capable, that we are resilient. This self-assurance grows with each fall, shaping a belief in ourselves that cannot be shaken, no matter what obstacles we may face. Falling and rising also teaches us humility. Every fall reminds us that we are human, that we are not invincible. It humbles us, reminding us of our limitations and the value of perseverance. But this humility isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It grounds us, helping us to approach life with a sense of gratitude for each step forward. Humility and resilience go hand in hand, for it's only when we acknowledge our own vulnerability that we can truly appreciate the strength it takes to rise again. Each fall reminds us that strength is not about being unbreakable, but about being willing to rebuild after we've been broken. Rising after each fall nurtures compassion, both for ourselves and for others. When we go through difficult times and find the courage to rise again, we develop a greater empathy for those who are struggling. We understand the weight of challenges, the courage it takes to keep going. This empathy allows us to support others, to encourage them to rise after their own falls. Resilience isn't just a personal journey, it's a reminder that we're all connected by our struggles and triumphs. Each time we rise, we're not just building our own strength, we're setting an example for others to follow. Resilience shapes our mindset, turning setbacks into stepping stones. When we rise after a fall, we start to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of fearing failure, we begin to see it as a necessary part of progress. This shift in perspective transforms how we approach life, allowing us to face future challenges with a sense of curiosity rather than dread. Each fall becomes a lesson, each rise a victory. Building resilience turns us into lifelong learners, individuals who are willing to embrace both the highs and the lows as essential parts of the journey. Rising after every fall teaches us the importance of perseverance. Life isn't about never falling, it's about having the strength to keep going, no matter how many times we stumble. Perseverance is the backbone of resilience, the force that pushes us to stand back up each time we're knocked down. With each rise, we build endurance, teaching ourselves that we are capable of withstanding more than we thought possible. Perseverance becomes a way of life, a commitment to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear or challenging. When we make a habit of rising after every fall, we develop a profound sense of inner strength. This strength isn't flashy or loud, it's quiet, steady, and unbreakable. It's the knowledge that no matter what comes our way, we have the power to endure, to adapt, and to overcome. This inner resilience becomes a guiding force, allowing us to face life's challenges with confidence and grace. Each time we rise, we reaffirm this strength within us, proving that we are capable of handling whatever life may bring. Life is filled with unknowns, and much of what happens around us is beyond our control. We can't dictate every outcome or manage every variable, and trying to do so often leads to frustration and stress. When we focus on what we can control, we shift our energy from the unpredictable to the tangible. Instead of worrying about things we can't change, we start to invest in what we can influence: our attitudes, our actions, and our responses. This shift in focus empowers us, giving us a sense of agency in a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming. Controlling what we can starts with our mindset. Our thoughts and perspectives shape the way we experience life. While we can't control every situation, we can choose how we interpret it and decide how we respond. When we focus on cultivating a positive, resilient mindset, we equip ourselves with a powerful tool to navigate life's challenges. A focused mindset helps us see opportunities within obstacles and potential within setbacks, turning challenges into experiences of growth rather than defeat. Our actions are also within our control, and they play a significant role in shaping our lives. Each decision we make, big or small, contributes to the path we're on. Focusing on what we can do in any given situation gives us a sense of purpose, even when things are uncertain. By taking intentional steps forward, we create momentum, making progress even if the outcome isn't guaranteed. This proactive approach replaces helplessness with empowerment, reminding us that our actions matter and that we are not mere bystanders in our own lives. One of the most powerful things we can control is our response to setbacks. Life will inevitably throw curveballs, and how we choose to respond to them shapes our experience and resilience. When we respond with patience, flexibility, and determination, we turn setbacks into learning experiences. By focusing on our response, rather than the problem itself, we maintain a sense of stability. This focus allows us to keep moving forward, to learn from challenges, and to maintain our inner peace even in the face of adversity. Controlling what we can also means letting go of what we can't. Holding on to things that are beyond our reach only drains our energy and fosters anxiety. When we learn to release the need for control over external factors, we create space for peace and acceptance. Letting go doesn't mean giving up, it means freeing ourselves from the burden of trying to manage the uncontrollable. This act of release strengthens our resilience, teaching us to trust the process and focus on what's within our grasp. Our relationships, too, are influenced by what we choose to control. While we can't change others or dictate their behavior, we can control how we interact with them. We can choose kindness, patience, and understanding, even when others may not respond the same way. By focusing on what we bring to each relationship, we foster a positive environment, improving our connections without trying to control others. This approach reduces conflict, strengthens bonds, and allows us to experience relationships in a healthier, more fulfilling way. When we focus on what we can control, we also cultivate self-discipline. Self-discipline is about making choices that align with our values and goals, even when it's difficult. It's the decision to stay focused, to resist distractions, and to keep moving toward our objectives. Self-discipline becomes a cornerstone of resilience, allowing us to build habits and routines that keep us grounded. Each time we exercise self-discipline, we reinforce our commitment to ourselves, reminding us that we are in charge of our journey, no matter what external factors come into play. Focusing on what we can control helps us develop gratitude. When we shift our focus from what's missing to what we can actively influence, we start to appreciate the power we do have. This sense of gratitude fosters contentment, allowing us to feel fulfilled, even when things don't go exactly as planned. Gratitude shifts our attention from lack to abundance, helping us recognize the gifts within our control and the strength we have to make a difference in our lives. This gratitude becomes a source of motivation, reminding us of the value in every small action and every choice we make. Our goals and aspirations are also within our control. While we can't always dictate the outcome, we can control the effort we put in and the steps we take toward our dreams. By focusing on these actions, we stay aligned with our purpose, moving forward with intention and clarity. Setting goals and actively working toward them gives us a sense of direction, even when the future is uncertain. This goal-oriented approach keeps us focused, reminding us that progress is within our control, even if the results aren't immediate. Focusing on what we can control allows us to live with integrity. Integrity is about aligning our actions with our values, making choices that reflect who we truly are. When we control our actions and decisions, we remain true to ourselves no matter the circumstances. Living with integrity gives us a sense of fulfillment and purpose, knowing that we are contributing positively to the world around us. By focusing on what we can control, we build a life of meaning, staying rooted in our values and empowered to face whatever comes our way. Trusting in your power to overcome is a fundamental aspect of personal growth and resilience. It starts with the understanding that you possess an innate strength, a wellspring of resources within you that can be tapped into, no matter the challenge you face. Life is filled with hurdles, obstacles, and setbacks, but the true test lies not in the nature of these challenges, but in how we respond to them. When you cultivate trust in your own abilities, You set the foundation for a life lived with intention and purpose. This trust becomes a guiding force, allowing you to navigate the complexities of life with confidence. At the heart of this trust is self-awareness. Understanding who you are, the strengths you possess, the skills you've developed, and the experiences that have shaped you is crucial. When you take the time to reflect on your journey, you begin to see the patterns of resilience that have emerged throughout your life. Every challenge you faced has contributed to your growth, teaching you valuable lessons along the way. By recognizing these lessons, you build a sense of competence, realizing that you have overcome difficulties before and can do so again. This awareness reinforces your belief in your power to overcome future obstacles. Another vital aspect of trusting in your power to overcome is embracing a growth mindset. This perspective shifts your focus from viewing challenges as insurmountable barriers to seeing them as opportunities for growth and learning. A growth mindset encourages you to embrace failures as part of the journey, understanding that they are not reflections of your worth but stepping stones toward success. When you trust in your ability to learn and adapt, you become more resilient in the face of adversity. Each setback becomes a chance to recalibrate, to refine your approach, and to emerge stronger on the other side. Building a supportive environment is also key to fostering trust in your power to overcome. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you, who believe in your potential and inspire you to push beyond your limits. The energy and support of a positive community can be incredibly empowering, reminding you that you are not alone in your struggles. When you share your challenges with others, you gain perspective and encouragement, which can bolster your confidence. This network of support acts as a safety net, allowing you to take risks and face challenges head-on, knowing that you have a solid foundation behind you. Another way to strengthen your trust in your own power is to set achievable goals. Break down larger challenges into smaller, manageable steps. Each time you achieve one of these goals, no matter how small, you reinforce your belief in your abilities. This incremental progress builds momentum, reminding you that overcoming obstacles is a process. Celebrate these victories, as they serve as evidence of your resilience and capability. With each step forward, you strengthen your trust in your power to navigate life's challenges. Mindfulness practices can also play a significant role in enhancing your trust in your power to overcome. Being present in the moment allows you to connect with your thoughts and feelings, providing clarity and insight into your capabilities. Mindfulness helps you manage stress and anxiety, enabling you to approach challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart. When you're grounded in the present, you can more effectively assess situations, make informed decisions, and tap into your inner strength. This practice cultivates a deeper sense of self-trust as you learn to rely on your instincts and intuition in navigating life's complexities. Visualizing success is another powerful tool for trusting in your power to overcome. Take time to imagine yourself overcoming challenges and achieving your goals. Visualization helps to reinforce positive beliefs about your abilities, allowing you to picture yourself succeeding. This mental rehearsal prepares you for real-life scenarios, making you feel more confident and capable when faced with actual challenges. The more vividly you can envision your success, the more you begin to believe in your power to achieve it. Recognizing and challenging negative self-talk is crucial for fostering trust in your power. We often have an internal dialogue that can be critical and limiting. By becoming aware of these negative thoughts, you can start to challenge and reframe them. Replace self-doubt with affirmations of your strength and capability. Remind yourself of past successes and the skills you possess. This practice builds a positive internal narrative, reinforcing your belief in your ability to overcome obstacles. Over time, this shift in mindset empowers you to approach challenges with confidence rather than fear. Embracing vulnerability is essential for building trust in your power to overcome. It's natural to feel fear and uncertainty when facing challenges, but allowing yourself to be vulnerable opens the door to growth and connection. Acknowledging your struggles and asking for help when needed is a sign of strength, not weakness. When you embrace vulnerability, You allow yourself to experience the full range of human emotions, leading to deeper connections with others and a greater understanding of yourself. This acceptance of vulnerability enhances your resilience, reminding you that it's okay to lean on others as you navigate life's obstacles. In the grand tapestry of life, trusting in your power to overcome is a journey that involves self-awareness, growth, support, and resilience. By embracing these elements, you cultivate a profound belief in your ability to navigate challenges, no matter how daunting they may seem. As you continue to trust in your power, you empower yourself to face life with courage, determination, and an unwavering spirit. This trust becomes the bedrock upon which you build a fulfilling and purposeful life, one where obstacles are seen not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and transformation. Patience is often touted as a virtue, yet it can feel like a daunting challenge in a world that demands instant gratification. We live in an era where results are expected almost immediately, and the pressures to achieve can lead to frustration and anxiety. However, embracing patience is essential for long-term success and personal growth. Understanding that worthwhile achievements often require time and consistent effort allows us to approach our goals with a more balanced perspective. It reminds us that every step we take is part of a larger journey, one that unfolds at its own pace. Trusting the process means recognizing that growth and progress are not always linear. There will be ups and downs, moments of triumph and setbacks, but each of these experiences contributes to our overall development. When we allow ourselves to trust the process, we create space for patience. Instead of fixating solely on the end goal, we learn to appreciate the journey and the lessons it brings. This shift in focus fosters resilience, enabling us to navigate the challenges and uncertainties that inevitably arise along the way. Being patient also involves cultivating a deep sense of self-compassion. In our pursuit of success, it's easy to fall into the trap of harsh self-criticism when things don't go as planned. However, practicing self-compassion allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding during difficult times. By acknowledging that setbacks are a natural part of the process, we can alleviate feelings of frustration and disappointment. This self-compassionate approach encourages us to embrace our imperfections and to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than failures. A significant aspect of trusting the process is developing a growth mindset. Embracing the idea that abilities and intelligence can be cultivated through effort and learning encourages us to view challenges as stepping stones to success. This perspective fosters resilience and adaptability, allowing us to approach obstacles with curiosity and a willingness to learn. When we trust the process with a growth mindset, we can find value in every experience, even those that seem discouraging at first. We begin to understand that each moment contributes to our evolution, leading us to become stronger and more capable over time. Patience requires us to set realistic expectations. Often we overestimate what we can achieve in a short period while underestimating the time it takes to make lasting changes. By setting achievable goals and timelines, we can create a roadmap that guides our journey. This allows us to celebrate small victories along the way, reinforcing our commitment to the process. Recognizing and appreciating these incremental achievements builds momentum and keeps us motivated, reminding us that every step counts, no matter how small it may seem. In addition to setting realistic expectations, practicing mindfulness can enhance our ability to be patient and trust the process. Mindfulness teaches us to stay present, focusing on the here and now rather than getting lost in worries about the future. When we cultivate mindfulness, we can appreciate the journey and find joy in the process itself. This presence allows us to be more aware of our thoughts and feelings, enabling us to respond to challenges with clarity and composure. By grounding ourselves in the present moment, we can reduce anxiety and cultivate a deeper trust in our ability to navigate whatever comes our way. Another critical component of trusting the process is recognizing the value of consistency. Many great achievements are the result of sustained effort over time. Whether it's learning a new skill, improving our health, or pursuing a career goal, consistency is key. When we commit to consistent action, We build habits that support our progress. Trusting the process means showing up for ourselves every day, even when motivation wanes. This commitment to consistency reinforces our belief in the journey, reminding us that every effort contributes to our long-term success. Surrounding ourselves with supportive individuals can significantly impact our ability to be patient and trust the process. The people we choose to surround ourselves with can either uplift us or drain our energy. When we connect with those who share our values and aspirations, we create a supportive environment that encourages growth. These relationships can provide motivation, inspiration, and accountability, reminding us that we are not alone in our journey. By sharing our struggles and triumphs with others, we foster a sense of community that bolsters our commitment to trusting the process. Embracing gratitude plays a pivotal role in cultivating patience and trust in the process. When we focus on what we have and what we've already accomplished, we shift our perspective from one of scarcity to abundance. Gratitude allows us to appreciate the present moment, acknowledging the progress we've made thus far. By practicing gratitude regularly, we train our minds to seek out the positives in our journey, fostering resilience and a deeper sense of fulfillment. This practice helps us remain grounded in our pursuit, allowing us to trust that the process is unfolding as it should. Being patient and trusting the process is about recognizing the inherent value in the journey. It invites us to embrace challenges, celebrate progress, and remain committed to our goals, even when the path is uncertain. By cultivating patience, we open ourselves up to growth, resilience, and a deeper understanding of our capabilities. This journey teaches us that, while the destination may be important, it is the experiences along the way that shape us into who we are meant to be. Each step we take is a testament to our strength, commitment, and unwavering belief in ourselves.